Hi everyone, hope you're all doing good. So in today's video we are going to talk about the Reliance Industries. So I'm looking at the price action of Reliance Industries, and in the last couple of days the stock prices went up nearly by 11%. So there is a huge rally in the Reliance stock prices. We are going to discuss about that in this particular video, and also I think that in coming days, whatever price action we are going to see in Reliance Industries, it is going to be very interesting. So stay tuned and watch the video till the end. Also, to receive more insightful analysis and more insightful lessons like these, just click on the subscribe button and tap on the notification icon. Let us get started. Let us get into the analysis. So right now I'm looking at the 4-hour chart of Reliance Industries. So let me get right into the price action. Let us understand what's going on in the stock prices. So first of all, since from the beginning of March, that is from 5th March 2021 onwards, we were witnessing a downtrend in Reliance Industries. So within that particular downtrend, we also saw some failed buyers. So the buyers already made an attempt to push the prices upside. They were already trying to get into the market. The buyers were already trying to stop they were already trying to stop the sell-off. So the buyers tried to stop the sell-off exactly at 2000. So when the share prices fell all the way from 2200 to 2000, the buyers stepped in and they tried to push the stock prices upside. But unfortunately, the buyers failed, and right after the failure of buyers, the stock prices fell further downside. The stock prices continued to fall again. So from 2200 to all the way till somewhere around 1900, we saw a very good downtrend. And right after touching 1900, quickly the stock prices bounced back. Right, so we can see a very sharp rally on the stock prices over here, and there I have written it out as the turning point. There I have pointed out as the end of the downtrend. So right after this particular level, right after the prices testing this particular level, we saw a quick rally, and this particular rally indicated the presence of buyers. Right, it is telling us that the buyers have gotten into the market. The buyers are trying to take control of the stock prices. But once the stock prices went up and quickly it encountered an important resistance over here. We can notice a very good parallel resistance. You can see it. So I have marked the parallel resistance using a very thin line. So right after touching the parallel resistance, quickly we saw a sell-off. And once the prices fall, once again the buyers stepped in and they arrested the decline. So they did it again and again now, right? So starting from 1900, every time there was a fall, every time there was a sell-off, the buyers stepped in and they pushed the stock prices upside. The buyers stepped in and they arrested the decline. So there I have written it as buying pressure. So all this price action we see here, right, all these rallies that we see here after the sell-off, that indicates the buying pressure. And also you can notice the selling pressure or the downswing or the sell-off is becoming smaller and smaller, right? So first time when the prices tested this parallel resistance, there was a sharp sell-off, and then second time when the prices tested the parallel resistance, the sell-off was a little sharp, but it was smaller than the previous one. So when you compare this particular sell-off to the previous sell-off, this one is a little smaller. And again, third time when the prices tested the parallel resistance, we had a sell-off, but this sell-off was very small compared to the previous two. So after this small sell-off, the prices quickly recovered and the market broke out from this parallel resistance. So here I have written something called as BO in the sense breakout. It's a short form for breakout. So we can see a very good and nice breakout here. The momentum was very strong here. The force is very good. So right after the breakout, the stock prices climbed like anything. The stock prices kept on increasing And so far the Reliance stock prices have rallied all the way around 11%, and it has rallied all the way from 1975 to all the way till somewhere around 2000, I guess somewhere close to 2200. So from 1975 to 2200 we can see a very sharp rally in Reliance stock prices. So right after this sharp rally, and right now if you look at the price action, we are witnessing some selling activity, right? So after this sharp rally, right now we can see a kind of a large shadow at the top, isn't it? So this particular shadow is telling us that sellers are trying to push the prices downside. The sellers are trying to enter into the market and they are trying to push the stock prices downside. So we can see some activity of sellers. So that's what I have written as selling activity. So after a sharp rally, when you see a selling activity like this, there is a good tendency the stock prices might fall a little, and then it may further go upside. So I think maybe in the next few days we may see a small, a very, very small correction in Reliance, and that correction might push the stock prices all the way down till somewhere around 2100 or something. So if we see a correction in Reliance stock prices, it may come all the way down to somewhere around 2100 or 2125. But I'm not expecting any major correction in Reliance. On the other hand, the stock prices can also go all the way till 2250. So we have a very solid resistance, right? So we have a very solid turning point here. So the prices might quickly go all the way till that level, and it might test the previous turning point, the previous starting point of the downtrend, right? On the other hand, there are also other possibilities. Maybe the stock prices might come down first a little, and then it can go all the way till 2250. Or maybe, as I pointed out before, the stock prices might go all the way till 2250, and then it may start the correction. So there are all other ways. But right now we are at a very inflection point in Reliance Industries stock prices. So this is a very important price action over here. So if the sellers are successful, the prices might go down. On the other hand, if the buyers are very strong, if the buyers continue to take control of stock prices, the prices might go all the way up till 2250. Okay, so Reliance has always been one of the most volatile stocks. It always created a very sharp movements. It has always created very sharp trends. So if you are planning to trade this particular stock, be a little careful, be a little cautious, and make sure you use a proper risk management. So that's the analysis of Reliance Industries, the price action analysis of Reliance Industries on 4-hour chart. So I'll be watching the price action, and in the next couple of days, based on how the price action is going to develop, I'm going to create another video on this particular stock. So make sure you click on the subscribe button, and also make sure you click on the thumbs up icon if you like this particular video. If you guys want me to analyze any particular stock, if you want me to look at any particular shares, just type down the name of that particular share on the comment section. So if you can give me the name of the share, if you can tell me which time frame you want me to analyze, I'll be analyzing that particular stock in my next video. So make sure you click your thumbs up icon, and make sure you just put the comments on the bottom. So I'll be checking out the comments, and if you want me to analyze any particular stock, I will do the analysis. So finally, thanks a lot for watching, and have a good day.